Hey guys, we're here for episode 22, of course. But you haven't seen any for a little while, yeah. Our internet's been kind of... But we should be getting it back up and running, so I went ahead and made the next video. So that way you guys can know for sure what was going on. If you remember, we were going to help Cait, almost said Piper. She wanted to get cured of her, her addiction. And she said it was because of a vault. We couldn't find that vault. Remember, we went and helped out people in Vault 88, thinking maybe that the Overseer could let us use our files and find something. So, through our story, that's what happened. We found a list of some other vaults, and this one's near the glowing sea. So it's good, because not only we do this, we can scope out how bad the glowing sea is, so we can go find that scientist who might know where the institute is, so we can find our son. Because we were told it was bad, we didn't know how bad it was. So this lets us help Cait, and lets us get a perspective on how crazy is it. Because they did say it was a lot of stuff with radiation. She's like, you might want to bring power armor, or you might want to bring, some this other stuff. And what if we bring someone with us? If that's the case, where's the pilot might as well just be dead. Oops, sorry, my controller was down. What are we looking for? So we got another level. See, we're probably gonna get a level or two when we go and rebuild everything in our settlements. Because we gotta go, scrap all the generators and put down vault tech reactors. More energy, less space. So that's another thing, it's just gonna free up a lot of space to build all sorts of other stuff. Which would be good for a lot of places. And any new places we build, you can drop a reactor. Be useful. Could also build the drink stations, the bicycles for power, other stuff like that to keep people entertained. Ooh. So, I do believe it was worth doing that. Now, when we do our zombie playthrough, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do the expansion DLCs or if I'm just going to do them, but cut through it because everyone's seen it a gazillion times. I mean, this is just on the hardest difficulty. So, I don't know yet. If it even works, because they're supposed to be replacing everybody with ghouls. So, the only thing left will be robots and... Oh yeah, it'll work. Robots and monsters. It does say it doesn't replace named people. So like if there's raiders, but there's a named raider, the ones that are supposed to spawn in certain places, they won't mess with them. But if you think about it, if there's one named raider spawns and the rest of the people are ghouls, most likely he's gonna die. Especially since we got one that upped the, basically, I guess you could say, their difficulty. Oop. My bad. That chair upside down looks like one of those robots from BioShock. The security bots. Oh, I'm glad you let me know which way I needed to go. Down the only staircase. The only direction. Now if you had arrows down here, that'd be better. Still say having the ability to scrap anything would be helpful, but I guess I understand, you can't just snap a metal tray and have like, I got my scrap metal. That's probably why they haven't done it. Ooh, what are you doing? Let's see, like, there you go, there's workbench. So yeah, I guess technically I could start scrapping stuff, but like what they, like what they did in Fallout 76. You actually had another bench that let you scrap your junk. If they could, if there was a mod that did it to this, yeah. Just so you can be like, I like this hammer, but if I break it into pieces, it weighs less. Because that's how the physics in the game work. The scrap always weighs less. Because that was the cheap thing to do in there. We're just like, ooh, it's a tinkering workbench. Break all my scrap now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Where'd you go, buddy? Here you go. I took these from your friends. I don't need them. Helps me kill you for experience, and it helps me lose the weight. Now, of course, you can't use the workbench when you're in the armor, but I would say the cheap thing would be to get the doorway and do it, but in reality, someone probably could push it over. Ooh. Enraging. Some of the mods are... Wish I could turn some of them off, and I probably should download a mod for that, because some of the mods for guns are... This gun makes you mad. Come on. I'm pretty sure if you shoot somebody, they're gonna get mad no matter what. Because you shot them. Not because of whatever else. Some bullet just mysteriously makes you that way. The syringer makes sense. You make up a weird injection. Ooh. There you go. Hey buddy, how's it going? Pretty sure it's getting hot in there. See, I don't gotta fight you all the way. I can be smart. Light the floor on fire. Would have been smarter probably to throw a Molotov, but then shoot the floor for sparks, but I'm still learning. This dude's got some good armor. You're hitting the wall, dum-dum. Come on. There you go. Where'd he go? Oh, he's on the floor there. I like how they didn't use the doors, they just started punching holes through the wall. I guess they must have read the same report I did. Oh, there's chems somewhere here. Oh, that makes sense. There's chems hidden in the wall. It may not have been them, it may have been the residents. They probably were like, if there's one hidden room with chems, how many more are there? Let's just start tearing holes through places. Which is probably why the beginning of them going crazy. Oh man, alright. The dog food bowl and the can of dog food sitting in it. Yeah. Sugar bombs, heck yeah. Oh, the sugar you need in one day and one bowl of cereal. Any more and you get diabetes. Now where's Cait at? Because I'm overweight. Alright. Just keep picking up stuff. I mean, at this point, what does it matter? Ooh.
There we go.
See, in this one, it is kind of nice that the bobbleheads don't break the game. Because you remember in 3, it was, hey, you get this? Well, here's an extra so many skill points. So if you know where they're at already, you can run through the game and pretty much be like, here's skill points, skill points, skill points. And your skill, yeah, then it could. Especially if you're going for a certain ability, you go get the right ones. This was just, higher chance of crit. Not, you know, reality breaking of, you found a bobblehead. Congratulations. You can do more damage to the gun. Critical. So it's more like it inspires you to try better, to aim for the right body part. See? That makes sense. Well, they said they were helping us. Yeah? It cured us. I was grateful for that. See, I never thought I'd see chems again. Why would I? We are a whole lifetime worth of stuff laid out in front of us like a freaking department store window display. It's been there the whole time. Yes, it even says some cracked right away. They grabbed what they could and they ran off to get high. There was fighting, so yeah. I thought it was over stuff. I thought if I ever saw it again, it wouldn't have power over me. I was wrong. It's taking everybody. Well, see, even though they were cured, it's the they're just like, ooh, I don't want it, but I know what it does. It's not that I need it, but that helpfulness. Look at people smoke. Someone would be like, it's not that I need it, but it's helpful. It gets rid of this and that. It gets rid of stress. I mean, same thing. See, I like how they didn't block the hole in the wall. They blocked the doorway with the containers. Not like, oh, well, there's no chems here, whatever. It's, screw it, I'll use the hole. I'm not use the door that can open and close. Then again, I guess when you're all messed up, you're just like, I gotta block this off. Let's put stuff here. What about the hole in the wall? What?
Yes.
Well, that leads to your room anyways. Ooh, a teddy bear. Alright. Got the thing up now. Jumpsuit. Woohoo. Can't take it off that guy. Yeah, see, look, he died. Psycho right there. But no telling how many he took before he died. Not really a good place to bring someone who's addicted to stuff. No. Wait. I don't see her. Quit taking random chems on the floor. You don't know where those needles have been. Or do you? Well, I guess I would assume if they're new, they would have some sort of cover on them. I don't know. I don't know if they probably would have thought about that before the apocalypse of medicine and stuff like that, of doing that. I would assume. But if not, still, again, don't pick up random things, stick them in your arm. Cait. You hear me? I don't see her. I've heard from her. I'm overweight. Need help carrying this stuff. This is the one place you don't need to disappear. Because you're probably like, ooh, look at all this psycho. I hope not. Sad thing is, I was supposed to be reading. See, allow the residents to discover the stash of chems within on their own time. See, they're supposed to let them figure it out, and then it says 5th calendar year since the residents of Vault 95 and I have moved into the vault. This will be my first entry. So they were supposed to wait and then let them know what happened. See? It helped every subject to the vault deal with their symptoms of withdrawal and cope with a new life in the vault. Withdrawal is not a challenging process for some. So see, some people probably just like, I know the machine's helping me. Some people probably had to go through more than one sit of it, you know. Yeah, you don't need it, but you know, stuff like that. One of these days I'm going to figure out how to fix this, because I keep looking at it. My hair is fine, over here not. It's right here. I'm grabbing the imaginary hair and moving it. That's weird. Oh well. Too busy to eat. There you go. Surgical tubing in a tray. Right, there you go. I was gonna say, where's the chem? Because I found Nuka-Cola cherry. I say, don't tell me that guy just got so messed up. They're like, I need something. I need something. Put Nuka-Cola in your veins. Would that work? I'm pretty sure it would hurt. A lot. You would probably die. A lot. I don't know. I'm not going to try it. Ever. Ah, look. See, they had a door. You can see where they dug off. People dug a hole and put chems. Oh, they had everything. Beer, too. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's chemical. Cigarettes, vodka. Oh. Anything someone was addicted to was in there. Okay. See, that makes sense. Because that way you could test it. Which addictions were easier to cure. Different people. They probably had different levels of it. Scalpel. What are people doing? Maybe they're making all sorts of crazy stuff. I don't know. Oh, yeah? Huh. Look at that hairbrush. See, no one's making one line in the toilet, are they? Someone died on the toilet. That is a lot. Oh, look, stim pack. Buff out. Yeah, pills. You know, the sad part was, in the first game, they said that, they say the original plan of all the chems were actual drug names, but they didn't think it was right to release it, because they said, oh, no, we can't actually tell you what it is, because then people will be like, oh, they're promoting drug use in a game. That's also why they have the addiction problem and where your stats get lowered because it's bad for you. Either that or that, I guess. Wait, some people are, they'd probably sit there and be like, you telling me if I do that, I get extra health and endurance? Yeah, because it numbs the pain. Of course you can take more hits of whatever, you know, getting shot at or someone hitting you with a bat. Because you don't feel anything. Of course you move fast when you're on the other one, but that's why they named them Buff Out, Jet, Mentats, stuff like that, because can't tell people what it really was, because then they'd be like, that's a problem. You're overweight. I know. I haven't found Cait. I was down there the whole time, walking around, and I have no idea where she's at. I could have been through there a lot quicker if somebody had been able to, hey, let me carry this for you. I went through the whole residential area. Where's she at? Quit. Oh yeah, huh? You're gonna tell me you've been standing there this whole time? Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure you've been going. Yeah, see like how you're standing on one leg higher, and you're just kind of smiling.
Heads up.
How much did you take? Don't tell me none. All these dead people around. That scared the bejesus out of me. See? Did you do that? You get messed up and think, oh, let's just put some mannequins up. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Where are we going here? Let's check around the main area, and then we'll move on. Oh, look, all the beds. They must have drug them in here so they had somewhere to sleep, I guess, somewhat together, which would be safer. I would have left them in the rooms and shut some of those doors. But then again, they were locked, so they probably couldn't get in them. Because that'd have been better. As you open the doors up, be able to lock them from the inside. Throw a bed or two in there, lock the door when you go to bed. You can lock your stuff up. But hey, what do I know? I'm not a raider. Milk bottles. Yeah, hey, I can scoop up some water. Ooh, what do we got here? Looks like it leads to the reactor room. Hey. Yeah, see, this quest would be a lot different. Because one of our mods will replace all raiders. And one of them's all gunners with ghouls. Which could make sense. They could die, like, overdose, so they've just been laying there while the radiation affects them, so they can't take Rad away, they can't take Rad X, they can't do anything, so the radiation will change them, and technically the drugs help keep you alive. That's what some of them are for, help you ease the pain, help you through whatever, so that would make sense, because they'd be like, oh, it's going to help keep me alive, radiation's changing me, I don't care, I'm messed up, and they just keep taking them till their brains rot out. We also found a mod that turns us into one, but I turned it on an accident. I was like, yeah. Scared the bejesus out of me. Because I went to do something in the third person. I was like, it does seem like a fun idea though to just have a playthrough where you're a ghoul. Because of course, people won't react that way because it's not. It's just a little like layover on the skin, so you're not really one to them. You just look like it. And that would be kind of fun because it'd make everyone's disposition be like, except for Good Neighbor, they'd be like, hey, what's up? No one else likes you, come on in. Ah, see, that makes sense. The doctors have had stealth boys, so when they need to go, it was probably so whenever they needed to go examine people, they could just be like, alright, this lasts for how many seconds? I'm gonna go see what's going on.
Sweet.
But at the same time, you think about that. So what if, I'm pretty sure the reason some of them died may have been, ooh, that's intriguing. Look at them. Those two were so cured over that. You could even say the word around them. They would just be like, yeah, I used to do it. They wouldn't twinge or nothing. And now they're like, I will murder your family for this. They probably got caught up in their research and was like, well, I'm dead. Huh. I guess the support from the rocks above must have been good enough, because yeah, see, they look like they just start tearing into walls just to see. They have it hide here, they hide it here. Hey, it's the little generator. What you doing, buddy? I already know they're gonna attack me, so everything back in the area go. That's how you do it. Start shooting, and then when they finally realize you throw a grenade. See, they gotta come up that hill to see me. Or I can just be like, hey buddy, how's it going? So you wanna get close? We'll play that game. Reload. These bullets are heavier anyways. I'd rather get rid of them. I need more practice with the shotgun, so I can put some points into it. That would be an idea for the next Fallout, actually. Let's make it to where not only do you have to have skills, like, you know, you have to have your perception or your whatever up, so you can raise your guns up, whatever, or your strength, or whatever skill. And then I know this when they put levels where it's like, hey, you need to be this level to do it. You know, but also it's like, hey, you want to get the next rank? Like in this one, they do that. Oh, to get the next rank, you can't get it until you're like this level. So, we'll show you what you need. And once you have all the skills, you know, the high enough charisma, whatever you need, when you get that level, you can get it. So you can work on something else. Which makes sense. You would have to work up to where you couldn't just be like bam, 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 bam. I think for some things, they should have another. This is to me. Most people probably say it to be too hard, but another prerequisite, like you want to put a point in to make pistol, like the pistol one, is they do more damage and they can shoot a little further. You should have so many kills with the pistol to prove to the game, basically. Alright, they can put a point there. They've learned to do it. Same with shotgun. Oh, you killed so many people? Alright, now your shotgun does damage and it ignores some of the armor because you've learned to do it. Or not necessarily kills. That's probably a better idea. Damage. You know, because you don't always get better just by killing something. You get better by practice, which is just shooting a target. So I guess technically, then again, they'd have to put target. You could put targets in the game you could shoot to help. You're gonna tell me you've been standing here this whole time. You turn position.
Look alive.
Yeah. My question is, how much more did you go find? I'm pretty sure at least all the bodies are picked clean as Psycho. I've been through 2 areas and you're just like, come here. This way. You're following me this time. See, now that would be a good idea though.
Move here.
You know, hey, you want to raise this up? You have to try so many speech challenges. You don't have to necessarily pass them. You have to try. Because even failing, you would at least learn, okay, that's good to say because I passed it. Don't say that because I failed it. I mean, I don't want them to put like their own experience bars in for all that stuff, but I guess that'd be kind of what it is. But it would make things where you have to actually earn it. You couldn't just run through the game with whatever. Same with your special stats. Make them pick a job. Oh, you're like Nora's a lawyer, so she'd have high charisma, probably high, pretty good intelligence, maybe luck, just to see if she can win a case. Wouldn't have to worry about strength or endurance. So I mean, that way you have starting specials. Give them maybe 1 or 2 points to add to tweak their own. But of course, everybody's going to want the custom one anyways. But I like the idea of the story behind it. We get shot at, and you're just standing there chit-chatting.
I was just getting warmed up.
So you can do it even as far as like the mysterious strip, like the lead belly. Once you've eaten or drinking so many things with radiation in it, you can get the perk. It's either that or make it to where the perks you just earn. That would be an interesting one also. Just, alright, well, like it shows up when you hit a certain level. Like every level has perk. Well, no, because people, yeah, they have their perks. Right? Look, Kate, you can sit down and tell them your problems. Yeah, every level has perks. But you also have to fulfill a requirement. Like, you can work on it early, and it will tell you, oh, hey, at level 4 you learn this. But you also have to meet this requirement. So if level 4 you get it, you haven't unlocked it till whatever. Start the game off and just start drinking water. Be like, I've drinking enough radiation. Or who knows what. That might not work. That sounds like bad now when I say it out loud. Because then people would be like, well, I don't want that. I don't want to wait till level 40 to get this. And then again, no, they have level requirements in here. So there you go. The next ranks would be on the next, whatever level they would show up. You wouldn't have to pick nothing. You'd just be, alright, that way you can even look ahead. Okay, on your next level, you're gonna get these perks. Sort of. You still need to meet requirements. Then again, they'd probably have to bring back skills if you did that. Most people are okay with the way it is now. The individual chose to run the daily meetings. Ensure the other residents. Okay. Not only do they have the machines, but they have to go through daily meetings. Position of power. So they're there for just to be there. It even says they're not in charge. Desire to reduce the amount of meetings. Almost like, yeah, see, it even says that people were doing that other stuff. But, yeah, see, it says the overseer wasn't really in charge. Scientists were, but he was supposed to be there to make it look like he was, so all the other people had to listen to him. And then, of course, if he did say something, the scientist went, yeah, okay, I'll do that. But, see, after 5 years, he was supposed to unlock the door, and that was it. He was supposed to watch. He was supposed to just keep trying to hold the meetings. But it said right there, that one dude was just like, why do we have to come every day? We've already used the machine, every so often. I'm pretty sure it's like once a month. And it's like, we're done with that. We're cured. We need to figure out how do you feel so we can understand how it works on other people. This is annoying. So we start getting on people's nerves. I mean, it's not like there's much else you can do. See, look. You can see where they started digging holes in walls. Dirt falling in there, and they're just like, oh, Kims. Which is funny they call it that, too. Because they're pretty much drugs. But I'm pretty sure they don't want to say that. I'm standing right here in the window. There's a light coming off my face, but you don't see me. See, that's the dumb, unrealistic things. Because you get a bunch of magazines, and you're a little bit harder to detect, like, all the way, because I have all of them. Because there was a mod we had that gave you all the magazines and all the bobbleheads. and every item in the game, but we didn't want to get the items because we thought it'd be cheap. Then pretty much you look at it that way. According to the game mechanics, I have a high chance to not be detected, and it depends on their stats. Of course, you can't shoot through the window. That would be useful. You see?
You mean that's it?
Alright, somehow when he died, his gun flew at my face. That makes total sense.
You hear that?
There's a ladder up there.
Is this a joke? This has to be
There
a
we go.
joke. Shut
Of course legendary. Why would it not be? There's still grenades. Oh. Whoa, whoa, that was a plasma grenade. Okay, we'll play that game. Apparently my stomach's growling and I'm hungry. Ugh. Scared the mess out of me. No combat. Oh, hang on, I gotta take all the stuff off of her. I'm gonna sell it later. Come on, buddy. I'm shooting you slightly. Not all the shotgun round is hitting you, but some of it is. We can play this game and hide. You dumb. You just stood there. Yum yum, I'm thirsty. Yeah. Maybe. Coffee cup. And like I said in the last video, we were already trying to decide on who to get next. Most likely it's going to be Carrie. Just because it'd be fun. At least up until we get done with episode 30, we're going to go to Nuka World as our next stop. And from there, we're actually going to take Preston because there's supposed to be extra dialogue there. Same reason why we're waiting to take Nick with us to Far Harbor. There's supposed to be extra dialogue there. Plus, we've already got some of his dialogue already, so it'd be helpful if we could finish maxing out his affinity. And he'll give us a chance to, he adds an extra hack attempt. So instead of 4, you get 5. The science bobblehead will give us 6. And yes, I know I said earlier we have all the bobbleheads. I didn't actually pick them up. Therefore, I didn't get their abilities. If you notice when I picked the big gun one, I did that. I was afraid maybe it would break the game. So I have them in a container. Just because I thought it would. I don't know why. Oh, yeah. Somewhere around here. Come on, buddy. Come on. But yeah, we figured we'd probably go do that because, again, it's another vault. So they have probably more, information they could give me on where the Institute, maybe they've been to other vaults, is what I was thinking. I mean, I can't be the only one they went and checked out. They had to have been to others. They've been to cities. So before I go to the glowing sea, I figured I'd stop by there and see if maybe they knew anything about it. Because of course we got a list of more than one vault, not just this one. This one we need to go to first to help Kate. But yeah, that's what we were thinking is, what about to go in this other one? Because apparently they live there still. Go in there, figure out what's going on. They've survived this long. Maybe they've had a run-in with the Institute. Maybe they've heard about a way into the glowing sea, around the radiation, over, or whatever. Maybe that's why they use synths. Because, of the idea, hey, you can't, if you're a robot, there's no radiation to worry about.
Wiping the floor with you.
See, my thing is, I wonder if he's going to be a ghoul. Yeah, myself, I've beaten the game. But, still like to go through the story idea, see? Increased stats. Yeah. It is only leather armor though, but alright, a gas can. Tool case. Because I believe one of the guys in there, well, buy tools from you, like bring wrenches and hammers and stuff. He'll give you money. So instead of just scrapping it, he'll just be like, cool, thanks. Oh, super bright light. There's still mentats over there. Ooh, I see a strange light coming from over there. Well, unfortunately, this is where we're gonna have to end this one, and you're gonna. Episode 23 is going to be the one where we have to reach the end of the vault and cure her addiction. Took me a little longer to get through there than I expected. That was because somebody just stood behind while I was running around looking for stuff, and I'm pretty sure we know she was looking for Kim's. Most likely. That's why after twice I made her follow me. Plus I didn't want to get all the way there and be like, oh hey, this happened. So, don't forget to check back on the next one. Excuse me there, try not to cough. But I hope you did enjoy this video of us running through there, and we're going to go finish this in the next episode. Bye!